Hey everyone, stick with the Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications when we go live 30 minutes before market open, Monday through Friday. Hit the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. We got Micah, Rohan, Jack, James, Carmine, Jeff, Faiz, Chris, Izzy, how we doing? Marcus trying to screw with us pre-market. Yeah. Hank, Trevor, how we doing? Oil nearing resistance. Yeah, I got oil up on here. Right now, S&Ps are down 6, Dow's down 94, NASDAQ down 25, and looking like we're going to be opening close to flat probably here. Mark is trying to push up a little bit here, up on this payrolls report, unemployment report. Christine, Jose, how are you doing? If you could do me the favor, hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Yeah, we up. Yeah, we're always up on bad news, it seems, you know. But let's get it going, you know. Let's get it going. Yo, Daniel, good morning. Fed is pumping the market so bad, but it should be done. It should be done soon. Yeah, I mean this is some pre-market activity. Yes, we do have some wild swings. I mean we did come down last night on the S&Ps down to 2474, pop back up to 2500 area. You know, we had a crazy move on the report and it ripped back down. So I feel like today is going to be rather violent, and if we take account for the last couple of Fridays, you know, let's try to pull them up. You know, last Friday was pretty crazy, where, you know, we were pretty much trending down all day. This is last Friday. I got too many alerts here. Let me close these alerts here. We don't need all these alerts. So, I mean, last Friday, we were up, and then we trended down, and then we sold off hard end of day. You know, S&P end of day dropped 75 points more than 75 points into the close. So, you know, right now we'll see if this Friday is going to break the trend, or if it's going to maintain the trend that we've seen pretty much every Friday since this sell-off or correction or crash or whatever you want to call it has taken place. Fridays have generally been closing. They've been red. They've been closing red. So, you know, that's kind of what I went on. Yesterday was green, so that's why I went in a little bit short. Going into Friday, seems that nobody really wants to hold over the weekend, and that's why we've been experiencing some major sell-offs on Friday. The one thing that I will say that is different about this Friday is that oil is ripping up, currently up 10%. We also have the S&Ps up. Right now they just went green. But you can see here that oil is up 10% right now, /CL, pushing up to 28 right now. So Beatrice, what's going on, Lion? Daniel Ring, Blue, Lena. Is Mr. Baumick here? Who the? Oh, Rohan? I see. I'm like, who are we talking about? The OPEC companies are supposed to meet on the 6th, so I don't see it going down today, to be honest. Now there's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of speculation going on with oil. You know, and it really all started with Trump yesterday tweeting about oil and saying, "Hey, what's going on?" You know, just out of the blue. But you know, on Thursday, WTI and Brent posted their best day on record after Trump told CNBC that he expected Putin and the Saudi prince to announce a deal. Right? That's what happened. It says, although the exact details of this cut remained unclear. And then it goes down here. President Trump might have been shooting from the hip when he tweeted about oil yesterday, promoting the idea of a deal too early on negotiations of high complexity that need more time to blossom. So I feel like, I mean, we've seen this before. I'm not trying to be political here, but Trump tends to tweet to bring the market up. And we've seen this as traders. We've seen this countless times, especially during the trade war, right? And here we are as, I can't imagine what's going through his mind at the time, but what I'm trying to think of is if you're kind of sitting down at your desk, like, hey, what can I market's down a little bit today? What can I do to shake things up? And now that he realizes how well oil responds to his tweets and the market moving, I'm not going to be surprised if he tries to lay into this area into the future, But I'm kind of thinking that I don't think that they're going to come to a deal. I mean, they might, So look, today I might actually grab some puts on USO. Right now we're at 578. So maybe I'll grab like the monthlies. These should be pretty cheap at open. These April 17th. Maybe I'll just grab them for they'll probably be going for like 50 cents at market open. Maybe grab a couple of those bad boys, or maybe I'll go into the May. Maybe grab a May. Maybe grab 2 of these 5.5s. Maybe 6. If the six is like a buck for May, I'll probably grab the 6 strike puts. It's kind of what I'm thinking of. And if I lose, it'll be small. But I'm going in kind of calling BS on this and seeing if we can make a couple bucks off of a Trump tweet. Can't trust Trump. Neither supplies are high and demand is low. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of supply, no demand. Even if they make the cut right now, oil is stacking up hard. I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't filled my tank in 3 weeks and I still have half a tank of gas. What's going on, Lawrence? Polo? If you're here right now, say what up. If you could do me the favor, hit the like button. It really helps me out. What was that stock? USO, United States Oil. So I'll be looking if we can get. Let's see if I can grab the 6 puts up on USO. I'm gonna try to grab the 6 puts. That's what I'm thinking of. Yo, Carl, what's going on? Glad for all you to join. Looks like oil's coming down a little bit right now, and you can kind of see as oil is going down here. Look at how MES is moving. This chart's for MES. You can't really see because my face is covering it. But this is the 5-minute chart. Let me just pull it up here. I also have the 5-minute chart. So this is the 15-minute chart at MES. This is the 5-minute chart at MES that I trade really frequently. And as you can see, as oil is coming down, look at what happened to the market. So if you're saying, a lot of people are like, hey, oil doesn't impact the market, just watch them both at the same time, especially when there's big moves like this. So just be mindful how much impact oil does have on the market. So pull it like that. Went for a run yesterday. Hardly any cars here in California. Trevor. Yeah, I went on a walk yesterday with the family, and it was actually relatively nice. It's the first time I've been working really, really, really hard. I've been putting in a lot of hours, just grinding. Yesterday was the first walk. I took a walk with the family, like a long walk, and it was nice. It was really nice. Get out, get some fresh air. The problem with the Chicago area is we don't get many nice days, this early on, and it's actually been a lot colder than normal for this time frame, and it was like 55, or not 55. Was it 55? It was like 50 degrees yesterday, somewhere around there. Nick, what do you mean when you say you will play defense? So what I mean by that, so I'll kind of show you my portfolio here. We're going in a little red. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, I was flipping green to red pretty much all day. I ended up closing the day red yesterday. But what I'll do is, these are my swing trading positions. If I know that I don't want to take any of these positions off, let's say I either believe in them, and let's say we end up having a green day, I'll start day trading some calls. So most of these, this whole portfolio is short actually. So if we have an update, it's gonna hurt. So what I'll do is I'll day trade some calls and get back, if not all, the majority of my money, and try to go green on the day by playing defense like that. Is what I plan on doing. Right now I'm down like $50 on MES. I'm short MES. I'm short Apple, the 242.50 put. Boeing's going to expire worthless. That was a call. Home Depot. I took profits yesterday after my one debit spread. I made almost 100% profit on Home Depot yesterday. I have another debit spread for 2 weeks out, and then I'm short Netflix for May expiration, and I'm short SPG for May expiration, and then I'm short SPY. I have the 246 put on SPY, but that's for Monday expiration. So this is for Apple's next Friday. And SPY, so SPY, I'm gonna have to make some choices today what to do with SPY, and this is probably the main position that I'm gonna defend right here, SPY. At close it was down 48% because they really ripped it really hard. I was down 272 on that position, so that made up for the majority of my loss yesterday. Was this SPY put? So I'm gonna be focusing on that today and the price action. ABC Health and Fitness, $1,000 fines to residents caught without wearing a mask. Wow, that's crazy. So that's what I mean by playing defense. Like if you're in a losing position but you still believe in it and the market is not going your direction, you can either average that down or trade the trend and get in on that. Work your way back to green. Like a lot of people, what happens in the market, I mean, you got to be a fighter. If you're trading options, you got to be a fighter. You got to stick with it. You got to push through. Just don't take the beating. You got to stand back up. You got to start placing trades and start thinking clearly. If you put a trade on that's not immediately working, either set a stop loss, mental stop loss that you don't want to go beyond, and you'll take it off. Or if it's a swing trade, like I have, these are swing trade positions. If there's swing trades that are not working out, you need to focus on what is happening today and try to offset those losses. I mean, the majority of the time you're going to have a trade go against you pretty much every day. So either you could take the loss or you can defend yourself and work your way back to green. So that's why that's why I always emphasize staying green, because you have to push yourself. You got to focus on your portfolio. You got to focus on the market and not get too like what happens to a lot of people is they get like very frustrated, like, oh man, I can't believe this, I can't believe that. Like, it doesn't matter. You put the trade on, it went bad, who cares? Move on. Either take the trade off, take the loss, put a new trade on, or defend yourself. Like if a bunch of guys just rolled up to you, started beating you and kicking you, are you just gonna lay in a ball and just cry and say, oh, poor me, these guys are beating on me? Or are you gonna try to defend yourself? You're gonna try to cover your face. You're gonna try to get some hits in. You may lose in the end, but you want to go down with you want to go down with a fight. Yo, Jesse, Slick, how we doing? Oh my god, I used to lay in about once you trade options. I mean, you'll kind of understand. If you're new to trading, you're kind of like, hey man, what's this guy talking about? Like, this is not what I signed up for. But let me tell you something. Trading is hard. It doesn't get easier. It's hard every day. Every day you got to fight for your money. Some days, there's some days that are easy. You just spot the market and you're able to make money. But most days it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Not at all. So, this morning, US payrolls plunged 701,000. Unemployment is at 4.4%. So I think we were just under 3.5%, and now we're up to 4.4%. The numbers just begin to capture the beginning. So these numbers are capturing just the beginning of the coronavirus, or they're calling it the collapse of whatever happened. We don't people are not saying what's happening. They're just kind of reporting, and as you guys see, like, the news is trying to make a better light of it, even though it's pretty terrible. This is the first decline in payroll since September 2010. Okay, so yeah, unemployment was 3.5%. It rose to 4.4%. The May 2009 financial crisis peak of 800,000, and we're at 701. And this is just the beginning. So I definitely do think, in my opinion, I definitely think the next non-FAR payroll for next month is going to be way over a million. For next month. These are the monthly reports, and as you guys know, in March we weren't really shutting down everything until like mid-March. Like we didn't start getting in Illinois, we didn't have the stay-at-home or the shelter-in-place order till it was like mid-March. It was like a 2-week order, but now it's been extended through April 30th. So we're gonna all of April, especially in Illinois, is going to be shut down. Do you trade in the first 5 minutes, or do you let candles develop? I don't put a new trade on within the first 15 minutes. If I'm winning a trade, I take trades off at open, sure. But if it hits my targets, if I'm looking for a new trade, I don't put a trade on in the first 15 minutes because it's one of my rules, because more often than not, when I place a trade within the first 15 minutes, I lose. More than 50% of the time, so I stop doing it. It's good to see the flow of the open market before placing orders. Yep. Yeah, and sometimes you want to establish some highs and lows on the day, and often those are made within the first 30 minutes. Highs and lows of the day. This market is a little bit different because it's so news induced, and we have some crazy price action right now. But when we get out of this, this volatility, we're going to go back to normal trading, and those rules are going to really help you. Those are going to really help you. Rules. So, economic survey by Dow Jones have been looking for a payroll decline of 10,000, unemployment rate to rise 3.7%. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this wasn't good, and this was only like the beginning. So these reports, we're just getting data now, but the market and the reports are going to be lagging behind for a while. So just because you think we're in a different spot doesn't mean the market is reacting right now. The market is probably behind where we're really at because the reports are also behind. Now the time to buy long positions in Facebook. Yeah, the one thing that you will see though the one thing that I'm concerned about, like let's say Google, Facebook, Twitter, people that rely or companies that rely heavily on advertising. Advertising is going to get cut. So just because there's more users on the platform, and Twitter got an upgrade this morning actually, it doesn't mean they're going to make any more money. Sure, people are spending more time and stuff like that, but revenues I think are going to fall because advertisers aren't going to be spending as much money. They're going to have to cut. What major news do you think will start the next sell-off? It's unpredictable. I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows here. But right now the market's holding 2,500. SPY's at 251. SPY, what I'm thinking of in here, pull this up real quick, is I'm thinking this could retest the 255, 256 area. But the bears are still winning this battle here. So I'm thinking that we could retest 255, 256. I don't know about today. I'm anticipating, I'm obviously lined up for a sell off today, but it might not be happening. Possible idea for video content: record a buy and close to show your thinking, reasoning for entering, exit, trade, explaining price action, resistance. I'm with it, Christopher. Free Wi-Fi. This is a random question, but what does exercising an option mean? It means that if you're holding a contract in the money, so let's say you have a contract in the money, it's exercised, you will then purchase 100 shares of that stock for whatever strike price you had. So if let's say you had the 250 strike on Apple and Apple was 255 and you exercise that, you could buy Apple stock at 250. You have to buy 100 shares at $250. Yo, Ariana, what's going on? If you're just joining, say what up. Do me the favor, hit the like button. Who could be the big losers today? Probably me. Probably me. You know, it's still early. I mean, futures right now are red. We'll see what happens, but it looks like we've been topping out. MES topping out here 25.20. Not going back up, but you can see oil just popped up. MES just popped up. So oil is going to be a huge factor today. If oil last night was down like 3% and then it rose up to be up like 10% and now it's up 7%. So I'm going to be watching oil, seeing how it impacts the market today, and I'm gonna try to get some puts on. I'm gonna try to get some puts on USO. Looks like we're getting another spike up here, and look at the markets moving back up. Adding to my previous comment, real time as the market happens. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. 2 jumping jacks while trading options. Yeah, you can start doing push-ups on your desk. Do some incline push-ups on your desk. Trying to go through some of these comments here. Oh yeah, Apple's keeping store closed. I did post that link in the Discord. Apple is keeping stores closed to early May. Let's see if we have it on here. So Apple, where are you? Here we go. Apple plans to keep its U.S. stores closed to early May, according to Bloomberg. Apple's also said to remain flexible about arranging for staff to work from home. Also, GE furloughed half the workers in GE Aviation unit yesterday. So that was pretty crazy, you know. But looking at Apple right now, I have the 242.50 put, so I'm just sitting right outside the money right now. Probably should have sold it yesterday. I was up decent amount. I didn't expect it to reverse that hard, but that's why you know, I learned some new lessons yesterday. That's why you take your capital, take your profits, redeploy your capital. You know, one of my rules. I didn't do it. Look what happened to me. One of my rules. But I'm also, I mean, I think that this could probably come back up to like the 250, 255 area as well on Apple. I don't know about today, but we'll see if it can break. If it can break 248, it's probably going to like 255 area before revisiting the 230 area. Yesterday was a bit of a gift. Probably should have taken profits, didn't, and now I'm stuck holding the bag right now. Luckily I'm not down that much right now. I'm only down like $60, but I mean I was up like over $200, and now I'm down $68. So we'll see. I mean, Apple is down $1 from its close yesterday, so Apple is down. Close at 244.93. It's at 243.74. It's down over $1. So I'll probably be back to break even at open here, close to break even, and then we'll see if we can get a little bit of a sell off. But Twitter is a buy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it still looks pretty bearish to me, and with lower advertising, I don't know. I mean, I'm a bit wary of companies that rely heavily on advertising revenues to make money, and you know, Twitter was struggling before this all went down as well. So this is loss of revenue, loss of profits. I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. What's going on, Brooklyn? I like looking coffee this morning. LK, yeah, I don't trade stocks that. If I didn't have a position on it already, I don't trade stocks that have potential fraud. Because like for me, for instance, I try to lower my risks when trading options. Options trading is very, 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 very high risk. And the way to maintain profitability when options trading is to lower the amount of variables. So if you have more variables, the less likely you are to make a profit. And one of the biggest variables right now is LK being audited, potential fraud, stuff like that. And I don't mess with that. And that's another reason why I don't really mess with pharmaceutical stocks either, is because of the amount of variables that are taking place. So, you know, when trading options, I try to reduce my risk. reduce where I could be wrong, because there's things that are going to happen to, like, let's say LK, that I can't foresee, nobody can foresee, and you can only react. So, you know. So I just don't mess with it, you know. Yeah, nothing is moving right now. It's like we're like stuck. BUD. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take the chance, buy some LK stock, and you have some throwaway money, go ahead, you know, go for it. But for me, I'm not buying any stock that potentially is a fraud or a scam. You know, research. If you guys don't know about NQ, look up NQ. I won't cover it on the stream, but look up NQ and how it correlates to like LK. So BUD, I mean, it looks like it's flattened out here, but I don't know, man. This thing got smacked hard. This thing got smacked hard. I don't know which direction. It could go either way. You could put a strangle on, probably a good strangle. Volatility's a little bit high, but it could be good. Oh yeah, Tesla. I'll also be looking at Tesla today. Tesla, I'm looking to probably fade this. You know, it's already down, $33 from its high, 547. I'm potentially looking to fade this, but I don't know if I'll be able to get in. We'll see. Tesla's a high risk trade. You know, it goes crazy. I mean, look how that report. You know, there was a pretty big downtrend from 540 back down to 446, and this just ripped up on the report. So now it's at like what, 515. So we're going to be opening right around here. Downtrend still intact. It really needed to break like 570, 575 area to reverse this, but it didn't. So short that. Don't short Tesla. I don't want to, but I follow the charts. If it comes back up to like 550 and it's getting rejected, definitely will short it. I have a 195 put for Apple due 4.9. Yeah, Anson, that's why you gotta buy a little bit closer to the money. I know that they're cheap and your account size may not be handled, but so that's why you probably shouldn't be trading stocks like Apple. You need to focus on lower price options. Lawrence, my rule is I don't buy anything within the first 15 minutes, no matter what happens. I don't buy anything. I sell, I don't buy. Also, that's when, if you're buying options, that's when IV is also going to be one of the highest of the day, is right at open. So generally, I like to take profits at open. I don't like to buy things at open. I don't know if Tesla's going to give us opportunity. This thing could just flush right down. What do you think about TripAdvisor? So Trip, I mean, the whole travel industry, it's not coming alive anytime soon. This could potentially go down penny stock land. You know, it's definitely going to break lows here. I just don't know when. I think Trip's probably going to go into single digits, but we don't know when it's going to happen. Yo, Anson, it's a pleasure. Glad you're here. If you're just joining, say what up. Say what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I just do. I mean, everyone's different. Some people trade 1 minute candles. Some trade 5 minute, 15 minute candles. I trade the 15 minute and the 5 minute candles. And you know, for me and my strategy, not buying anything in the first 15 minutes is a good rule for me. He's shorting the Musk. Hey, Izzy, I was long Tesla stock for many years. This has nothing to do with Elon. I really hope Elon succeeds. However, Tesla has enormous amount of debt. They're gonna miss targets. It's gonna be a mess. I'm not talking like shorting them indefinitely. I'm just saying I'm gonna look to fade this pop. I'm not looking to hold a multi-year short here. I'm just talking about like today. You know, today this is a fade the pop event here. People are gonna sell into this. You know, if you're a trapped buyer, you're looking for an opportunity like this to sell. If you're a trap buyer, and this whole thing up to 900, this is manipulation. Doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean? This is all right. Market just open. You know, people think it's going to return back to 900, but it's going to take a long time. So basically flat at open here. S&P's down 5, Dow's down 63. This is one of the flattest opens we've had in a long time. NASDAQ down 20. We're just chilling now. But we'll see. Look at Tesla selling off pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, I fully believe in Tesla. I love their product. I love what they're doing. But this is a chart play. This is a play for today. I honestly don't even know if we're going to be able to get a position here. It has been defending this 500 area, but once that broke through, it flushed pretty hard. So we'll see if it defends the 500 area. I get it, but Q1, Izzy, they announced the Q1 deliveries, and the coronavirus impact was only the last 2 weeks of Q1. They did great January. They did great February. March, they did okay. But that was only 2 weeks out of the 12 weeks. What do you think is going to happen next quarter? No one's buying cars. No one needs a car to go anywhere. I'm thinking, like, if you're thinking about the stock market of things that happened in the past, they announced the Q1 deliveries. That happened in Q1. It doesn't reflect where the company is going. You know, Q2 deliveries, we'll see what Q2 deliveries, but I don't see that they're going to be good if we're all locked inside their house, especially all those Californians that are looking to, you know. So I'm just saying, I'm short the auto industry in general. Nothing against Elon. I believe in what he's doing, but I'm short the auto industry because it's just not happening. It's not happening right now. And if you have disposable income, I mean, people don't want to add the car payment. People are not going to part with 50 to 100 grand right now if they don't have to. People getting laid off, you know. A lot of things could change. Like, you think you may have job security and then you get laid off next week. You're not going to be buying a Tesla or any car. You're not going to buy a Chevy. You're not going to be buying a Ford. You're not going to buy any car right now with all these unknowns and potentially becoming unemployed. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I was before all this happened. I was about to buy a car. And I called them up and I said, I'm good. You know, I don't need a car right now because I don't need to drive anywhere. You know, I mean, I have another car, but I was looking to get a bigger vehicle for my family. But I told them with my $1,200 check, I will buy a Tesla. Yeah, I mean, I think the government. I wonder how many people are going to be buying like PlayStations and Xboxes with their $1,200 instead of like food and necessities. All right, Apple. I mean, Tesla's moving up here. Looks like we're still flat. We're not going anywhere at open here. Let's see if I can get USO. See if USO could pop up a little bit. But I am eyeing Tesla. If Tesla can come back up to like 550, get rejected, I'd like to put a trade on Tesla. But I do know that Tesla has been bouncing off this 500 area pretty regularly. So we'll see. With my $1,200, I'll buy puts. If Tesla starts offering a free trunkload of toilet paper with every car purchase, then there's a pizza place in my area that's starting to they're giving toilet paper away. I never thought I would see this in my lifetime. They're giving toilet paper away with pizza deliveries, and then you could buy groceries through them. I mean, it's insanity. Pot stocks are going to announce huge sales. Yeah, MJ. I mean, it's been a long time since I played the pot stocks, but I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, right now Tesla's holding. I mean, its downtrend is intact here, but I'd like it to bounce up to maybe 530. I don't know if it's going to happen. Right now, Home Depot's down a little bit, down $1. Apple's down $1. Just hold. Hold. This is S&Ps technically are making lower highs. We needed to break 528, 529 area, 530 area on the S&Ps to reverse this downtrend here. SPY, what are we doing on SPY right now? I feel like oil is gonna flush. I don't want to break my rule, but I want to get a good price on USO. Let's see here. Gold's up $2. Oil's up $2. And soybeans getting slaughtered. They're at 8.57. I do trade soybeans quite often. Let's see what USO. Let's see what the USO pricing is on these puts that I was looking at. So I'm looking at the May. These are like $1. Go to April. Maybe I'll buy 2 of the April 6 puts. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break one of my rules, guys, but this is a swing trade. I just feel like oil's going to sell off and I want to get a better price. I'm going to buy 2 of them. Okay. So I'm in USO right now. I just bought 2 of the 6 puts here. I just feel like it's going to sell, but it might not. If it goes up, like if USO goes up from here, I'm okay with averaging it down. If it pops back up to like 591 or 6, I'll definitely buy like 2 more, because then my puts will be cheaper. Maybe 3 more. Trading view is down. Oh man. But I feel like this is gonna sell, so that's why I want to kind of load in. But if it pops back up to 6, I'll definitely buy 2 to 3 more contracts of USO. So I went with the April expiration. You know, it's currently in the money. Went with April expiration. Deltas right now on those bad boys are 53 cents. So I got 100 deltas, 106 deltas right now. So for every dollar it moves, I will make $100, $106 or so. So that's what I'm looking at. But I think that's why I got in. But if USO pops up to 6, I'll buy some more. We'll buy some more. But right now we're just holding the line. Everything else is kind of chilling right now, trying to see what direction the market wants to take. Consolidate and push up, or is it going to break down? That is the question that we have right now. He'll keep talking about Elon. I don't have a position right now on Tesla. I mean, I want Tesla to survive as I do. I'm just talking about just trading the chart and being short term. I mean, Elon. Without Elon, the world wouldn't be the way it is now. All the other car manufacturers wouldn't be getting into EV. We'd be still sucking down all this gas, oil, diesel, all that. But I don't know. I think Tesla's going to break here. IV's too high right now for me to put a position on. So I might lose opportunity, but I'm staying safe. Apple's still red. S&Ps are trying to push green here. Interesting. Netflix is down a couple bucks as well. Let's see what we got here. Netflix. I am short Netflix already, but I do think this is gonna fade probably down to like the 340, 330 area. I don't know when. S&P just turned green. NASDAQ just turned green. Dow's down 28 still. What's Boeing doing? Boeing's up 1%, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Scalp Tesla. Carmine, that's what's going on. 135 in 1 minute. That's what I'm talking about. No, I do not have a Boeing. I do not have a Boeing put. I have a worthless Boeing call. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Chris, I didn't get a chance to yet about that coronavirus video. I didn't get a chance to watch it. Let's see what happens here. It's trying to pop up to highs here. Can it break? Can it break or not? Where did I learn this game? From failing. just like anything in life, you know. I'm all cashed now. My Tesla stock helped a lot. nice. All right, looks like we're trying to push high a day here. Can it break out or not? SPY's trying to push 252, 253 area right now. Man, they're pushing up. They're pushing up. It's trying to push to 25.30. It's trying to reverse the trend here. Let's see if it tops out or not. I wonder if they're going to try to shake out some stops here and push it lower. And like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, pretty much every Friday we've seen this type of action, and it's been selling off because no one wants to hold into the weekend. So if today closes green, it's going to show a big reverse in trend for Fridays. So we'll see what happens. But they're trying to push. We're still only we're only in the first 12 minutes of open. See what they do. S&P's pushed 25.30 just now. Apple's pushing up. Let's see. Let's take a look at Tesla again. Oh, Tesla broke 500. Man, it didn't even fight it. Didn't even fight it. But let's see. What are some trades here on Tesla? Yeah, I mean, next week the 440s are only going for $9. Maybe grab one of those. We'll see what happens after the first 15 minutes here, but it's not looking good. I think we'll flush end of day. Yeah, I think you're right. But right now, markets holding. Markets holding at the highs, but we can maybe grab the 440 puts for next week expiration for only $9 right now on Tesla. Watch it just flush to 440 right now and go up like 400%. Take $900, turn it into like $5,000 minutes. I want to see if it gets a little bounce, but it's not looking good. But yeah, Tesla's looking like straight garbage right now. Oil's coming down. Oil's coming down a little bit right now, but I mean the trend is still intact. We need /CL to break the 26 area, 25, 26 area up in here. So yeah, what are those 440 puts or what going for what now? Look, they were a couple minutes ago they were $9. Now they're $12. Crazy. In the 5 minutes I'm talking, these would have been up $300 already. I'm not gonna be able to get it in if it drops more. Yeah, I mean, I think they're trying to kill contracts well. Ryan, I shorted USO at open. I'm up 2% on my USO short. Man, Tesla, people are selling into this strength. Man, I have April 17th, Alec. So 2 weeks from now. Man, this is not looking good. What's TLT doing? TLT's pushing 169. It's been getting stopped out at 169 though, so we'll see. I wanted to come back down to 165, but it hasn't happened. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be getting a position on Tesla. Push back up. Push back up. You can do it. However, SPY and S&Ps are looking pretty bullish right now. Needs a break up here, though. It's getting stopped out. Things are looking bullish. All right, the 440s, they're back down to $10 now on that push up. These are back down to $10, $9. So I'm gonna be eyeing these 440s, and we'll see what happens. If we can get a little push. Just pushing up now. Killing that premium a little bit. About one POTX. XOM was up 25%. Yeah, they've been getting hit extremely hard. However, I think it's going to take a little while for them to break recovery. But now that they've broken above 40, we'll see what happens. If it retraces back to 40, I might look to buy a put on it. It's been a long time since I traded XOM. They have really good volume for next week. The 35 puts, 3,300 contracts already traded on the 35 put for next week. It's quite a lot. For the April, the 40 puts, 5,800 contracts already traded today, and 3,300 on the 30 put. Interesting. Oil's breaking down. Oil's breaking down now. All right, Tesla's pushing up to 500. Let's see here. Tesla. I'm going to try it. Hope I don't get my face ripped off. All right. So I actually bought the 445. I bought the 445 Tesla put just now. So I just bought this for 1020. We'll see. Right now Tesla on the 5-minute is holding trend. We'll see if it stays below. If it pushes up to 515, we'll have to cover, but right now it's staying in. We about to hit red. We'll see. Man, oil's going down hard. It was up 10% or 12% earlier, and now it's up 5%. Last few days' behavior makes me wonder if we're about to at the bottom of the big COVID dip. Hard to say. I try to trade with the belief that there's no top and there's no bottom, because when we were pushing all-time highs, you get confused. I mean, obviously the bottom is zero. We're not going to zero, but I try to trade with the belief that there's no top and there's no bottom, because you get really confused when you keep pushing all-time highs all the time, and you're like, there's no way we should be this high. There's no way we be this high. Yet it kept pushing, and you don't want to keep betting against yourself. So I just learned from that experience that, just to trade the price action, just take it one day at a time. SPY is looking bullish though. See what happens. See what happens. We'll see what happens to Tesla. Might get in trouble. Let me set an alert here. Let me set an alert. I'm gonna set an alert for 5:15. Wants to push up, it looks like. Daniel, I bought the 445 put. Now it's going up a little bit. I bought it when it was like $4.99, when the stock was like $4.99. So I'm down 18 bucks on it right now. So I bought the I think I got a good deal, but we'll see. I bought it for $10.25. I bought the 445 put for next week expiration. So we'll see if we can get a little fade here, but right now it's trying to defend. Tesla's trying to defend this 500 area. We'll see if it can hold on, but I don't think it's going to. So I'm basically at break even. I bought it at like $4.99. 5-minute chart downtrend is confirmed. 15-minute chart downtrend as well. So needs to break up here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's worth the risk. See USO. I don't know if anyone opened positions on there. That's taking a dip as well. Still up 8%, but right now SPY is coming down a little bit. See what happens. We're back. We dip back to red. So the one thing, like if you look here, or let me pull up. This is the 5-minute chart. Let me pull up MES S&P futures here. Now the one thing, if you're looking over the last day or so, you can see we made a low here. We made a low here. We made a low here. Now we need to break the 2,500 low to break this trend right now. Right now we are trending up. We are showing that there's resistance here. But the question is it gonna low here like 25.10? The range is definitely gonna get tighter. So this is either gonna squeeze the upside or we're gonna have a sell-off down to like 24.90, 24.80. But that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. I don't know if you guys are seeing the same thing. But we're trending up, and if we're looking to go to the downside, we really need to take these lows out and up in here. So we'll see. And market is selling off as oil is selling off as well. So Tesla's still holding the 500 area. But I think anyone that's trapped holding Tesla over the last week is going to sell into this strength, because they just watched their money evaporate. And there's a really clean on the weekly. If you're looking here on the weekly of Tesla at 245, 247 area, really clean double top here on the intraday of the weeklies, the weekly chart here, and it stopped out exactly at that pre-market or after hours last night, and now selling off. All right, S&P's coming down a little bit. See what happens, guys. We in Tesla. I haven't traded Tesla. When was the last time I traded Tesla? Let's see. Tastyworks will tell me. Last time I traded Tesla was in February. Was the last time I traded Tesla. So I've stayed away from Tesla for many months. So you can see here, I think it was a losing trade. I think I lost. I was trading the 400 put and I lost. But you can see that Tastyworks is pretty nice. You can pop this thing out and it'll show you what your recent orders on. My most recent order right now is today. Before that was back February 6th was my last order on Tesla within the last 60 days. So I have traded in the last 2 months, but they're laying into oil right now. So I'm down 2% on Tesla right now. So we'll see. We'll see if this pushes down. FBI put out a warning on Zoom. I know Zoom was having some there were some security issues, I believe, right? Let's see. I don't see it. I don't have it on. I'm about to buy a single Walmart call. Walmart is tough. Walmart is tough, you know. I think it has a high probability to fail here, but that's just me. You know, I think it has a high probability. It would be much safer to buy at the 110 area, but I mean it could push, but it has a higher probability around 120 of failing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Netflix is going to keep dropping, right? I mean, hopefully. I'm short Netflix. I mean, like I said, I think that this downtrend, this is going to push down to like the 330, 340 area. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Tesla's trying to push up right now. What's Apple? Apple just went green. So Apple's trying to push. Apple looks pretty bullish. But we'll see if we can get back up to here. It's getting rejected around the 245 area. But anyways, guys, I'm getting really invested into trading right now. I've got a lot of good trades going on. Maybe some bad ones. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on the day. I'm going to be in the Discord. I actually got to run. So I'll be in the Discord. Link is below in the description if you guys want to hang out with us pretty much all day long. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.